All right, guys, so here we are in our base formation. Remember, on defense, we want to get compact. We want to stuff everything in the middle and make it hard for the other team to find passing options. So everybody's going to kind of drop back looking like this. Our center backs are going to pinch into the middle. Our wings are going to drop back and get more central. Our defensive center mid's going to patrol the top of the box, and our attacking center mids are going to position themselves just outside the 18. So this is what it would look like if someone had the ball and was kind of pushing deep into our own end. It's the job of our wings to guard the person who's the farthest towards the sideline on their side of the field. If that person has the ball, they're going out and engaging, forcing the ball to the outside, not letting them turn the corner and get inside. Our center backs are providing cover. They're kind of sitting here in the middle, and they're going to pick up any player that comes into their area. Our defensive center mid is acting like a safety. He's trying to pick off any passes that are going to the striker or some of their attacking players in this sort of central area. And our attacking center mids are hanging out just outside of our 18-yard box. Their job is to pressure any balls that are played out to their midfielders, try and intercept those passes and start transition, but make sure they can't tee off easy shots or pick apart easy passes inside of our box from these positions. All right, so let's look at a more realistic scenario, adding in another team. Here, their left back, the 3, has the ball. He's going to play a pass up to the 11. At that point, because our right wing is closest to the ball, it's his job to step up and engage, trying to slow things down and not let him beat him to the inside. The important part is on the back end of this, we now need to slide over and support. So you can see our weak side cornerback, the 4, is going to slide into a more central position, and our left wing is going to drop back into the box and provide some cover. So you can see how now we've condensed. We basically have 3 across the back. Our defensive center mids picked up their striker. Both our attacking mids are guarding their midfielders. And we've kind of slowed down and shut off their attack. Now let's see what it looks like if they play the ball back and switch fields. Ball goes back to their 3. He's going to play it across to the 5. You see how we're rotating over. Now it's gone all the way over. And again, now it's the same thing on the other side. Their 10 has the ball. That means our left wing, the 11, needs to slide over and engage. Our cornerbacks, the 4 and the 5, are going to shift over to the left. And our right wing is going to drop back into the box to cover. And you can see how we kind of line up at the end.
So here's an example of sort of where things weren't marked correctly. So here they're about ready to take a free kick. They ultimately score on this play. But what you can see is 16 to the right here is unmarked. Our wing should be all the way out over there, and our attacking center mid should be the one getting ready to defend the passer. Instead, we've got our wing inside of our attacking center mid, and our wing's actually higher up the field as well. And back and behind, I can see, one of their white players by the far post is not marked correctly. So once they kind of get this play going, everything's kind of not set up right, and it kind of falls apart. So let's see what happens. Pass out's made, so the wing should be the one out pressuring. It's okay, we were kind of switched around. Ultimately, it still worked. They're able to cut back in. Ball bounces around a little bit. Can't quite clear it here. But you can see our attacking center mids aren't pushed out on their players. They get one inside the box. We keep kind of fighting them off. We're kind of fighting them here, but we can't quite clear it. Now here, that's where the attacking center mids has to pressure. Instead, they get a shot off from just outside our box.
All right, so we're going to use this corner kick as an example of, marking up. This is their final corner on the game, the one where they scored the goal. You can see they're not really bringing a lot of pressure on us. They only have 4 players in and around our penalty area. We have 7 back to defend. If we mark this properly, there's really nothing they should be able to do here. It should be pretty easy for us to defend. Problem is, we only have 1 of their players marked correctly. And what I mean by that is we are shoulder to shoulder and to the goal side. Okay? Everywhere else, we're either too far away from their player, not shoulder to shoulder, on the wrong side, or not marking at all. As a result, when this ball is struck, no one's marking 14 who's around the penalty spot, and he gets an easy shot off from essentially point blank range. So let's see what that looked like in the actual game footage. Here you can see the corner come in. No one marks 14. We're not able to clear. He just sticks his foot on it. Easy goal. Okay. Let's take a look at what our setup was. This is right as the ball's being struck. You can kind of see what's going on here. We have all of our players in that 6-yard box, and no one's really paying attention to their players. What should be happening here is our left wing should be guarding the most outside threat, which in this case was 10. And he should be shoulder to shoulder and goal side. We want our left attacking center mid to guard the threat that's higher up the field. Okay, we've got one of their players right in the box, so we should either mark him with one of our center backs, but we typically want those guys on the post. So in this case, I'm going to say we should have Oliver, our defensive center mid, right on him. And then that leaves our other attacking center mid should come out here. Okay, now we've got another free player that should be able to come in here and kind of clean up anything that comes in the back. Everyone's marked shoulder to shoulder, goal side. You can already see this is a much harder setup for them to be able to get a clean touch on the ball.